Sleep is the best meditation.
In the November of 2022, I had my first breakup. That means many sleepless nights and many nights in which I stayed up late. Thus, what happened? My mental health decayed. Life became a bore for me. I was not feeling well. Every day was a labor for me. Now everything changed for me when I started in the January of 2023 self-improvement. Life became a beautiful place, and sleep is one of the major parts of self-improvement. Sleep directly affects your mental health. Thus, you will feel much happier throughout the day and much more energetic if you have a good night's sleep. You will be able to build muscle much quickly. Plus, there will be a testosterone boost as the testosterone is mainly produced in the late hours of the sleep, and if you sleep full the time which you should be sleeping, you will have an increase in testosterone. And an effective nighttime routine. Eat your meal around 9 pm in the night, and the meal should be light. Why, you ask? Our body needs energy to digest food, and when we are sleeping, the body will have to distribute its energy both to both to recovery and digestion at the same time. Thus, the recovery of muscles and our brain will be a lot lesser if a bunch of our energy has gone to digestion. Thus, take a light meal before going to bed. In the ideal case scenario, you should not eat prior to 3 hours of bed. But of course, this is not practical for me right now. So I try to eat little amount of food before 9 pm. I go around bed around 10:30. And yeah, I also know there are many guys in the community who are trying to build muscle and they are on a bulk. Thus, I know it's very hard. Normally, I used to eat in the evening, eat heavy in the evening because I wanted to be more productive throughout the day. But now I have changed my thinking and I actually eat a bulk of my calories in the morning. Thus, when it's time to eat, most of my digestion is done and I can provide full energy to my recovery. After eating, take a walk for around 10 minutes to clear your mind because the whole day was really hectic for you, as you already know, and thus you need some time off and you can clear your mind. Then you should and you need to write your goals down for the next day and set your calendar for it. Before going to bed, brush your teeth properly because good oral hygiene is directly related to getting a good night's sleep. I know because I was not really sure, to be honest, of this, but I was watching a nighttime routine of Brian Johnson, and in his video he said that. So yeah, I'm telling you. Next, go to bed. And yes, I normally like to read for around 15 to 20 minutes in dim light to before I fall asleep. Remember the three things which are essential: quiet, dark, and cold. These are the three things for getting a good night's sleep. Three essentials, you can say, for getting a good night's sleep. Bonus tip: you need to dim the light of your room as much as possible because when in the dark, our brain is strict and hormone melatonin is produced, which tells our body that it's finally time to sleep, and we get in the state of sleep. You can also use an app called the Sleep Cycle. The app usually wakes us around in a window of 30 minutes. We can obviously adjust it to our own preferences, and it wakes up in a window of 30 minutes in which we are in a state of light sleep. Yes, because just understand, there are different stages of sleep. There is the light sleep, then there is the deep sleep. When we usually wake up in the morning, we want to wake up when we are in light sleep because then we don't get that groggy feeling that we usually get of a hangover and all that stuff. Thus, it wakes up us in a very peaceful sound and there is no sound of alarm clock which is bursting in our ears every morning. Thus, it is a really good way to secure our brain points, not losing our brain points, shutting out the alarm clock. You can find the app on Play Store. Its basic program is free and you can use it. I do too. I hope that you get a good night's sleep. Thank you.